What could someone eat in the middle of the ocean, you may ask? Pirates ate fish because it was an easy meal to get. However, it was rare they had time to sit around and fish all day for a bite to eat. They ate vegetables, sea biscuits, which are hard bread meant to last longer, bone soup, and some other products like milk or eggs that they could get if they kept livestock on board. And what did they drink? Alcohol, of course. They consumed a lot of rum, alcohol made of a sugar cane, a resource available on farms.
Are you aware of how many roles were there within a ship's crew? I'm sure you know there were some common sailors and their captain, but did you know there was also a quartermaster? This person was the captain's equal and ruled the crew whenever he wasn't able to do it. There were some other roles like the boatswain that was in charge of the anchor and the sails, the carpenter that was responsible for the maintenance and repair of the ship, besides performing operations and outputting if necessary, and the master cannon, in charge of guns and ammunition.
And where did they sleep and bathe? If you were ranked highest amongst the crew, you might be spoiled with a private sleeping quarter. Otherwise, you'll be sleeping in an open yet small space with dozens of other crew members. Sometimes they had hammocks, other times they were on the floor.
You can bet the hygiene was softly lacking. They didn't have a huge supply of water on board, and most of them didn't care if they stank. Fresh water was reserved for drinking purposes, not bathing ones. Some documents tell of men being lowered into the ocean water in order to cool off but not necessarily to bathe. There was no such thing as deodorant, and they weren't brushing their teeth for sure. In the movies, pirates often wear grandiose and ostentatious clothes, but they were more likely to wear comfortable clothes that were practical to sail in. Hoop earrings were sometimes worn because it was thought that the pressure applied to the earlobes would prevent seasickness. The crew wore whatever clothing they could find or capture. Bright mismatched colors were referred to as a motley clothing. A bandana was worn to keep sweat out of their eyes. Captains sometimes wore the tricorn hat made of various materials, including leather. Breeches or trousers were generally only worn by English pirates. Tight-fitting drawers were worn to allow for the difficult tasks. Woolen stockings were worn as a practical apparel, and silk for land use. The puff-sleeve shirts were mostly suited to clothing on land. Bracelets, chains, pins, and pendants of gold, silver, precious jewels, and pearls express wealth. Boots ranged from boot covers to bucket boots up to thigh-high boots, but they often went barefoot, a practical decision when a task might include swabbing the deck.